Hi, and thank you for your interest in learning more about the Teen Compass Wellness Notebook. My name is Scott Stoner, and along with my wife, Holly Hughes Stoner, we are the co-creators, the co-authors of this resource. And we are, again, grateful for your interest in it. Before I get into the overview, let me just say that this resource is simply a tool that we have created to support you in your work with teens. As a tool, it is something that is adaptable, that is flexible, that can be in your hands, will come to life in its own unique and creative way. Each of you work in your own different context in working with teens. Each of you have your own life experience, your own professional experience, your own wisdom. We encourage you to bring that into this resource and to use and integrate the resource into things that you're already doing. Or, of course, you're free to use it, as a standalone resource. However you choose to use it, we are a foundation. We are not here to promote something. We are here, well, we are. We're here to promote wellness and to support you in your working specifically in wellness with teens. So again, you are free to take this, to cut it and paste it, to copy it, to share it, to adapt it, and use it and bring it to life in your own context. Now, in terms of an overview of the resource, the first question is, what is the Teen Compass? Because once we understand the Teen Compass, we will understand the whole orientation and the layout of the resource. So if we flip into the book to what would be page 3 in the book, we'll see the Teen Compass. Here we see the Teen Compass self-assessment tool. We're familiar with, when we talk about holistic approaches to wellness, the 3 categories of body, mind, and spirit. Well, a compass needs 4 points. So our 4 points are heart, soul, strength, and mind. And within that, we cover 8 areas of wellness. And this is the important component, the important thing to understand, the 8 areas of wellness. You'll see them here on the compass. Then you'll also see that these 8 areas of wellness are what orient the 8 units of the Teen Compass Wellness Notebook. So organization, which for us, we talk about how teens organize their time, their money, and their stuff, and their priorities. Stress resilience, every teen experiences stress. What is the difference for those that are able to be resilient, to bounce back, to bounce forward, to persevere in the midst of stress? Relationships are essential in a teen's life, their relationships with their family, their friends, and any dating relationships that they may be in. What do healthy relationships look like? Rest and play has to do with balance, has to do with the word recreation literally means to recreate. Rest and play can be healthy and life-giving, or rest and play can be destructive and can be something that actually is not supporting the teen's wellness. Emotions, all emotions are normal and natural. It's how we handle them that defines whether we have wellness in this area or not. Spirituality has to do with the understanding of core values and core beliefs that orient the important decisions that a teen is making in their life. It could include, but it's not certainly limited to, organized religion. If you think of spirituality as a great big circle, then the different organized religions are subsets of that circle. But there's a whole area of spirituality and a way a person can express spirituality that is not necessarily organized religion. But again, it gives teens a chance to self-assess and reflect on the way they're defining spirituality in their own lives. School and work has to do with a sense of balance in these areas. Is the teen experiencing stress? Do they need to recognize some early warning signs of struggle in either one of these areas? And then if so, what decisions can they make to reorient their lives and their choices? Care for the body is self-explanatory, has to do with diet and exercise, use of drugs and alcohol, and choices around sexuality. You'll see within each of the 8 areas of wellness, or each of the 8 then units of this resource, there are 3 sections. And the sections are listening to yourself, which includes a self-assessment, learning and living this area. What does wellness look like in this area? What are some best habits and best practices, and what can we learn about what people do in this area that helps create wellness? And then is there a change that the team wants to make? So this resource is, you'll see here, it's both educational in providing social and emotional kind of educational and understandings of these different areas of wellness, but then it also is designed to help a teen make a change. And that's all wellness starts with honest self-reflection, honest self-assessment, whether we're teens or whether we're adults. And then is there a change we want to make? To use the metaphor of the compass, we use the compass to check our bearings. Are we headed in the direction we want to be headed in each of these areas of our lives, or the teens heading in the direction they want to be headed? And then if not, is there a course correction they want to make? So let's scroll down and look at one of the units. Let's look at organization. Here we have, again, the first session is about listening to yourself, involves the self-assessment to look at how they're managing their time, their desk, their backpack, their locker, their bedroom. And there's 10 statements here that they can then fill in and complete and scale themselves from 0 to 10 on how they are, what practices and what choices they're making regarding wellness in this area. And then it goes on, if they want to create a SMART goal in this area, if there's a change that they want to make to enhance the wellness in this area, then they can go ahead and do that. Then we learn about this area of wellness. They learn different things. And again, this is where you can be creative and bring in your own context, your own content in your context. Maybe you have a video, maybe you have other resources around organization and managing time, or managing possessions, or setting priorities, or how to do daily schedules. Maybe you have some creative things, ideas that you can bring in and add to this learning section. And then we, again, focus on living in it. Is there a change that you want to make? Is there something you want to do different? You have to do different in order to get different. So it's very empowering. It's very strength-based. It's helping them to, again, take an honest self-reflection of where they are, and then what changes do they want to make. And then we move on to the next unit, and we go through the 8 areas of the compass. Again, you are free to use this and go through it exactly as it is. There's also a very detailed facilitator guide that's in printed form that will take you through this resource. But I cannot stress again the importance of, or the freedom we give you to use this and make it come alive in your own context. Use one unit, use all the units, use parts of the units, bring in your own teaching, your own content, and make it your own. The only thing we ask is stay in touch. Let us know. Let us know how you use this resource. Let us know how you have any questions, what else we can do to support you in this very, very vital work that you're doing to support teens in their wellness. You can contact us. The email address is in the book. It says right there, info@theteencompass.org, info@theteencompass.org. We'd love to hear from you with your stories of how it's being used, and also if you have any questions, again, please reach out to us. Thank you again for your interest in the Teen Wellness, the Teen Compass Wellness Notebook, and for, most importantly, thank you for the work that you are already doing to support teens in your community.